Well, a much lighter game than that is Rolling America.
Yes.
Small little game. Essentially, there is 7 dice, I think. There's 6 colors in a wild. Yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
And then one person pulls from a bag. You pull them randomly. They're just 6-sided dice, except for they have little stars. They are kind of custom. You roll the dice, and all the players have to put a number. Like, you've got the map of the United States. It's kind of abstract. It has all 50 spaces, including Hawaii and Alaska. And say a blue 5 is rolled, you got to put a 5 in one of the blue states. And then anytime you write another number next to it in a state, it has to be one above or below, or it can be the same number. So if you were like Kentucky and you put a 5, and then you want to put 1 in Tennessee, it needs to be a 6, 5, or a 4. And so as you roll, you run out of spaces, run out of places to put stuff, and it's a cool little game.
Yeah. I almost don't even want to call it a light game. It's
thinky.
It's very heady. Yes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's very enjoyable, but
it's kind of like gamer bingo.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. And, I thought of a really fun thing. Well, first off, the game need it to come with, instead of a pad, which only has 100 pads, and really if you're playing that with 5 people, you could go through that so fast because the game's only like 30 minutes or something. But I think the game needed to come with laminated sheets, like dry erase.
And dry erase.
Yeah, dry erase. I mean, you could probably make your own, but they sell extra pads online, but the pads are like $8. It's the same price of the game, but you get 2 pads instead of the bag with all the dice and a pad. So, I mean, but I guess you could print them off, whatever.
Right.
I mean, I just feel like if you can get them in a store, it'd be one thing, but you kind of special order the extra pads.
Right.
But the fun variant I was thinking of that we haven't tried is, what if, like, there's a white die. It's kind of like a clear. When it's rolled, every player himself, it's like a solo game, but you're still playing with what other people roll too. But when the white die is rolled, each player gets to decide what color it is for them and write it down. But what if the player rolling the die calls out the color? This is going to be a blue.
That would be pretty interesting, actually.
Now, I think that we'd have to tell people you're not allowed to look at other players' sheets.
Yes.
Because that would get way too crazy because people are going to be optimal about it and try to ruin everybody's plans.
If you can look at other people's sheets and keep track of what they're doing and what you're doing, I mean, congrats.
Well, I mean, they could just pause the game and like, hand me your sheet so I can see what color I should make this to mess up the most people.
Oh, no, you don't get to do that.
Yeah,
no,
right.
No, none of that. I thought you meant like just glancing and stuff. I was going to say there's too much going on my own sheet to try and do something like that.
Right, yeah. And I like the little special abilities. I feel like if they didn't have the special abilities, and by the way, for those people that haven't played this or have maybe heard of it before but didn't understand the Rolling America, it was Rolling Japan, and it came out in Japan, obviously, but it was Japan, and it had one of the special abilities, which I think was I don't remember. It wasn't guard and it wasn't dupe. What was the other one?
Color change.
I think it was a color change. I think you had color change. You had one of the 3 special abilities, but Rolling America added 3 special abilities, or 2 more. So the guard, I think, was new, and the dupe was new. Dupe just allows you, like, if you roll a 4 blue, you could make another 4 blue. Or if you rolled a wild, you can copy that. So great game.
Yes.
Great game. And it's in Target. That's where I picked it up.
Interesting.
So,
didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, right on.
Target.
Yeah, anybody can run out right now and go grab this.
Target owes us.